So, so how did you come here?
Well, the first time I came here was with my mother, and it was at the darshan. It was December, I think, 2014 or 2013. And I must say, I did not feel anything yet. I just came there without any expectations, and I thought, if it doesn't do anything good, it can't do anything bad at all. You know, why not? And I came there, and of course, first I had a lot of struggles with doing this because I'm a very skeptical person, and I've always been skeptical, and I've always been, when someone told me the miracles that Swami performed, I was always like, there must be something behind it. It must be a magic trick or some magic show he does. And I had difficulties with talking to a lot of people here because I was the skeptical person. You had, for instance, I have I see him as a good friend of mine, and his name is Salim. He knows Salim, and he said to me, we were talking about physics, I remember, because physics is a big interest of me. I like mathematics and physics. We were talking about relativity, and he's told me, well, you know, it was about this thing about gravity, and he said, Gurudev can change gravity. And then at one point I thought, well, I'm quitting, I'm not explaining anything anymore. Believe what you want to believe, I'm done with you. And then only a few months later I came to the next darshan, and again I started talking with people, and I realized that conversations always end up talking about Swami. It always starts up very normal, like how was your day, and it ends up, well, Swami is so great, he's so awesome. And I never understood how people can be thinking about him 24/7, but it's only now that I see the light, that he is the person who gave us our life, he gave us the universe, he gave us balance, and he gave us the karma, and he decides everything. So actually, if you have your whole life to think to him, then why should you not think about him all the time? And I understand this principle. I must say, I'm not the person who thinks all day only about Swami. I don't know why. If I could, maybe I would, but I can't. I just can't.
So what made you feel this about Swami? What was the turning point?
I have actually no idea. I came here to the 10 years Bhakti Marga, and I came here again, of course, with skepticism, and I didn't want to. But then I asked myself, I started asking Swami questions in my head, and I asked him, could there please be someone with whom I could enjoy the days, you know, like with whom I could pull up and do something? Because there has been times here that I've been sitting on the chair for 3 hours straight, not doing anything. And then it was really, the moment I asked that, it was only, I think, 1 minute till I went and I met someone, and we enjoyed 3 days long. And it was the most fun I've had in these holidays. And then the next time I came here, and I first didn't want to come here again. I said, well, I know her, well, this girl who I met at the 10-year Bhakti Marga, I added her on Facebook, and I was certain she would not come. I asked her, would she come to the camp? She said no. So I thought, well, the chance that I will again meet someone here is small, you know, like, with whom I will enjoy it that much as with her. But then I met again another girl here, and she's also very friendly, very nice, and I noticed in her she has a good talent, and good energy comes from her balcony. And then at one point we heard this knocking, like And we're like, what is that? We're looking around, and we see behind the curtain in the window is standing a Swami waving at us. And we're, well, like any other person, probably we were waving back. And then he disappeared for a few seconds, and then he came out on the balcony, and then he had a mango with him. And he said, try and catch the mango. It's like a prasad for the three of us. We were sitting with three at the table, and he threw the mango at us. And of course it was struggles to catch it, because Swami froze as if he was trying, I think, to I don't know what he was trying. He was throwing really hard. It was hard to catch. And what happened was, at one point I was holding the mango in my right hand, and I had my left hand like this, and I felt how the energy went from my arm inside and back. It made circles somehow, and it was the first time I actually felt energy flowing, and it's a beautiful feeling. And that's as far as I have to say about that.
Thank you very much for sharing.
You're very welcome.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.